got it. Car chats with JL. The light is coming in, so bless the Lord for the sun. I just wanted to talk to you guys today because the whole Carrie Underwood, Carrie Washington. Wait a minute. Which Carrie is this? The country singer from American Idol, I believe. Carrie. Oh, let me cut this out. Sorry. Carrie. I'm just gonna say that. All right, the gorgeous blonde country singer. She has been under fire all day and all night as of yesterday because she has accepted the call to sing at the White House inauguration. And I've seen so many people saying, "That's it. That's it. I'm getting off social media for the next 4 years. I'm going to ignore this presidency and I'm just going to live in a box for the next 4 years." And I just wanted to let you know that ignoring a Trump presidency is not the answer. Ignoring the fact that Trump has been elected to be our president and just completely looking over the fact that the majority of the country came together to vote and say, we choose him and you did not choose him, does not mean that you're in the right to ignore your civic duties and pay attention to what's going on in America. If anything, this presidency has allowed me to see that I have been just mediocre in my engagement with what's going on with politics and how it directly impacts my life and my future family. I really understand now something that happened back in the day, and I'm getting off of my agenda a little bit, but I do have to tell this story. Back in the day, let me tell you this first. I was brought up in a family that was civically engaged. They went to political meetings all the time. They were engaged with their politicians. My mom was the president of the block club. My dad, he was a union representative, so he lobbied for different things as far as healthcare aid and workers' assistance and rights. So, that being said, I was brought up in a way of knowing how to navigate communicating with elected officials and the importance of it. So, when I was younger, my mom was sitting in our basement of our home with Carol Mosley Braun. She was the first African American woman elected to Congress. And I was a little girl sitting right there witnessing history, hearing them talk about school systems and what the school is going to do with No Child Left Behind. And all I remember them saying was a different year than the one that I was aware of. We miss the point that when politics comes to our front door and on our newsstands, it's already old news. Someone has already made decisions long ago before we were even aware of that. So, those of you that are saying, I'm going to ignore President Trump and I'm going to just live my life, not focusing on him and what he's about to do, you are missing the point. The reason why we are where we are in America today is because we have let too much go unnoticed and unchecked. And I understand the purpose of inclusion. I do. But we have let radicals get in charge of things and we have worked so hard for inclusion that we've developed a sense of division and now we're excluding people. So it's the reverse of inclusion because we're trying so hard to include everybody and we're shaming people because they're not doing what we want them to do. And it's a whole nother realm of just double talk or double speak when you're trying to actually create change in our world and make it a better place for everyone. So I just want to get on here and let you know. One, I think it's immature for people to just throw. I keep forgetting this girl's name, Carrie Underwood. Carrie, yeah, the Carrie singer, the the country singer under the bus because she accepted an invitation to the White House. If you take Trump off of this invitation, being invited to sing for the inauguration of a US president is an amazing honor. Stop bashing this woman for having a supreme career highlight. Okay, as someone who has personally been invited to the White House as well under the Obama administration, I know how wonderful that is. I'll be danged you tell me, Jessica, you can't go because we don't like him as a president. You just gonna not like him. I'm gonna go where I am invited and where I am wanted and where I am called to speak up and provide my insight and whatever it is that I have to offer. Stop bashing this woman for such an amazing highlight within her career. Um, I also want us to think about how you ignoring Trump for the next 4 years and calling yourself on a social media fast is not the answer. It is not the answer because you are doing nothing but hurting yourself and others more. This is the time for us to become more engaged, more educated, more active, and more enlightened and unifying as one. We're missing the point. I'm a Democrat. And our whole point is to be about unity and inclusivity and understanding and giving people the ability to do as they want as long as they're not causing any harm. But we are causing the most harm right now. And it's like we don't see it. Why are we wasting so much effort trying to bring a man down instead of offering services to the constituents in which we serve? Why is this happening? And people think it's okay to just be like, well, I'm not going to vote again. How is that helping? How is it helping? I'm not going to pay attention to what Trump does, and I'm not going to hold my local officials responsible, and I'm not going to share my opinion so they know how to vote when the time comes to vote for something. You are doing yourself, the future generations, a disservice. What I said earlier today, when politics comes knocking at our door and on our newsstands and right in our face, decisions have already been made 5, 10 years prior. I learned that when I was a child. So I'm telling you now, it's important for you to be at those tables. It's important for you to be at those meetings. Voice your opinion. Just because you're not a fan of Trump, 99% of the people hollering on here saying they're not a fan of Trump have never even met him. Take that into consideration. I know you don't need to meet someone to know if you like them or not, but you're speaking from second, third, and fourth hand experiences, and that has nothing to do with this man's ability to lead. Okay, your personal beliefs about his sexual and financial situations that he did as a result has nothing with his ability to lead as a president. I'm being honest. We have presidents that have done worse, and you don't even know about it. So stop using that as an excuse for you to be a lazy adult. Get up off your butt and get involved. You have all this stuff to talk about saying, oh, I hate that he won. Do something about it. Do something about it. Get involved with your local government. Do something. All right. So being lazy and just sitting on the sidelines is not the answer. And I just want a call to action, a call to arms for everyone. Don't let Trump be your excuse. Don't let him. Everything is about business. Make it personal. I'm Jessica LaShawn. Thanks for listening to me on this car chat. I love y'all. Have a great day. All right, I gotta end it. I hope I got all my talking points out the way. I kind of got a little excited and upset. I'll work on controlling my emotions, but I'm serious. It bothers me that adults think it's okay to get on the internet and say because someone won the presidency that they're no longer going to be civically engaged. Make it make sense. That's like saying because my bank invested in a certain business that could be providing money to a different religious group, I'm no longer going to bank with them, or I'm not even going to look their way when I drive down the street. It's just stupid to me. I'm horrible at analogies even though I'm a writer. Ignore me. All right guys, take care.